When it comes to doing a performance review, most of the companies are struggling to do a great performance review. And that is why many other things has been going down there. So finally in Pro Academy, we decided to do a share, how to do a great performance review based on a completely new approach of doing this one, not just traditional one. There's a lot of materials available in the internet and other places which you can look into. But in this video, we're going to give you a new innovative way to make your company to do a great performance review. Even you are a mid-sized company or in a startup company, it could be a great opportunity for you to completely revolutionize your performance review process. You want that, right? Let's get started. First, before I wanted to talk anything this about, what I would tell you right now, this is not just a normal review. So this is the process we also actually execute in our VSHR Pro Academy to do everybody's performance review as well too in Pro Academy team. So, and this is the way we have learned is about from one of the company who was not been profitable for more than 100 years. But after doing this approach, implementing for the company, after just 2 years later, the company went profitable. So that has really inspired us to understand, adopt in a particular this model in Pro Academy. And so far, in Pro Academy, we found it very useful. So what is that performance review process? So let's get started. Number one, perform the performance review process in per quarter. Normally, the reference we took from the other company, they actually perform it every month. So we did it for every quarter, but we have another monthly SMART goal review process already there. But however, a performance review, we do it per quarter and the goals have been set up per quarter as well too right now. But you can consider to do it per monthly basis if you think that can help you as well. So we did not do it because we wanted to start quarterly, but we're still thinking already, can we go really per monthly, because that can really help our team to understand and help them why it can help our team and understand, right? So that's come to the second part. So second part is about the way we wanted to do the performance review to create a sense of mastery in our team. We don't want to create a fear inside our team that, oh, performance review, this is going to be a difficult conversation. This is going to be tough. I'll be get smashed. No, we wanted to do this performance review to create it as a key trigger point to create a sense of mastery inside the team. So that sense of, so what I have done is about train all the leaders of the performance review performers and informing that you gotta give the sense of the team that they gotta be mastery. They should be feeling like they gotta be master what they're doing right now. And whatever they're far from the master, what exactly they need to do to become master. And that is come to the step number 3. Each of the performance review should be an at least hour or 2 in one-on-one meeting about a coaching session. In the coaching session, that what the person was doing really good and what things they need to do to improve better. It's about not just about saying that, oh, hey, you need to sell more. Hey, you need to market more. But need to be a coaching session. They really need to coach that particular team and that, okay, you need to do this better. Your marketing KPI is down this. Now you have to focus on this particular thing. You have to run this project well. And this kind of people you need to bring forward. This kinds of technology you need forward. So what we have done is about in the coaching session, there's an employee there, there's a manager there. When we also bring on a third party a mentor into that conversation and run it from each of the session from 2 to 4 hours long session. So that is one of the reasons is about, we also recommend is about, you got to structure the team in the right way to make it happen. Because if a team have a leader has a lot of direct report, means that the team is not well organized. It need to be, a team should not be more than, a direct report to one person should be not more than 2 pizza roll. Actually, we even talk about 1 pizza roll. So what is 2 pizza roll? So in Amazon, they really use this one. 2 pizza roll is about when, and 2 pizza should not be, means the amount of people cannot eat more than 2 pizza. If amount of people eat 2 pizza and they're really hungry, means it's too much people in the meeting. So in terms of the direct report, we talk about a 1 pizza rule. One direct report, I mean, a leader should have direct report for 1 pizza. So 1 pizza can be divided to 4, 5, not maximum than 5 people should be direct report. So that need to spend that amount of hours of time per quarter to actually coach each of the segments of what are the things they have done really well, what things they need to improve, and how they really need to do, what exactly step they need to do to make them improve as well. So 4. So when the coaching session, one of the key things each of the manager need to understand is about what is the level of the staff. Are the staff is overwhelmed or underwhelmed? So now that's with this one, I'm going to move to the step number 5. When a staff is overwhelmed, they have a state of anxiety and they are fearful and they're not really willing to do it and they're going far from it. At the same time, I'm going to tell you about the 6. You got a point is about if they are doing the work which is lower than the skill, they're going to get bored very soon. They're not being excited about it. So how do we can really do the employee to do the right skill set and right task? So it's about the skill set and just give 10 to 15% up their work. So that means what is the level they are to perform the task they need to assign to them, which needs 10 to 15% upper their skill set, and then they will be really motivated into it, and that's the right margin to perform that skill set. So those are the key criteria of overwhelm, underwhelm, and the golden rules of need to be trained to the managers. So that's the way in the performance review they will be looking at okay, this is the task you have done, this is the task, okay, this is the task you did really well, this is the task you could improve better, but these are the works is actually creating your anxiety, so that need to be moved and then to replace by new task, so which is in the golden area rather than just overwhelmed area. So they will be able to perform that better. So in the day, what it will create? It will make the employee, they are in a state of mastery. What do they really do? They're quite master into it and they will create great result. So now the 8 number thing is about not just about following up this one. So like this one about when we are doing the coaching of you have created the correct task for them to perform. Also bring a third party coach inside the coaching session with your performance review, and you can do more coaching to your leaders because they got to be very efficient to understand that okay, these are the tasks is your creating your anxiety, this is overwhelming you, so this is a task need to remove from you, this is the task is making you bored because it's underwhelming you, need to remove it as well too, and they need to find out which is in the golden area, which is just 15% over their skill set, so they can feel the mastery. So these things is not that easy when we're talking about. You need to be well coaches from each of the leaders. So when they perform their performance review, so they can easily identify those tasks and do. And now you may ask that one, the people, we have a lot of people where we have seen they're in anxiety zone. That means you have hired without any plan who actually couldn't deliver the job. So now how do you do this one? So now you can be patient and train them and upskill them to increase their overwhelming the levels down it and bring it close to the golden zone, or you can just replace them. But I highly recommend training them is much better because when you train them on the skill set, there's an opportunity that you will have them as a stronger loyalty with your team and your company moving forward. So here we go. This is the way we do it in VSHR Pro Academy, and it's really working for us. And we have learned it from a company who got profitable after 100 years. But just doing 2 years performing this process. So if you see that your company is not getting profitable, or you're having problem to expand this one too, or you see that your performance review is not great, go ahead and execute this process. If you need more our advices and consulting support to execute this one in your company, go ahead and comment below. It will be my pleasure and our team to help you out moving forward. Or if you're doing it yourself and you're facing any particular challenge to execute that one too, and you have any particular scenario you are in, go ahead and comment below. Myself and my team definitely going to give you an answer and help you out executing that one. Here you go. You have a team, then their performance need to be well appreciated, well understood, so they can keep motivating and always have the sense of mastery. And that's the way your company will be successful. All the best.